close. Well, hello, good people. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of Jobu Sports Report, Jobu's Day Job, Cooking and Tailgating with Jobu, and all that. And Cowboy Jobu. I am happy as can be because YouTube is actually having a policy monetization update that, for me, I am so happy. Okay, and what it is coming July 15th. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm digging footings for a he shed. Okay, my wife took the back porch out there, and that's now seemingly her she shed. It was originally kind of like the mud room for me to come in and be dirty, take my shoes off, and wash up. But now it's a clean room, so no mud in the mud room. But this monetization update is going after AI channels, okay? And what it is it's not all AI. I hate AI channels. I hate these storybook, you click on them because you think it's like a legitimate story, and you just see pictures, just flipping pictures, and you can tell that it's an AI voice that's just telling a story, and so on. And it's crazy because a couple months back, you would see all of these how-to videos, how to make a whole bunch of money with faceless YouTube channels. And what's happened is they have literally spammed YouTube, because you can go through and basically have a computer do the video and basically upload it. You're not doing anything to actually do it, and it's, generally speaking, not anything that's actually making anybody's lives better. And so what happens is, because they are spamming these things so much, and with the clickbait titles and people are clicking on them, they're getting shared more and more, all of the real people that are actually creating are getting squeezed. It's getting harder and harder to be seen on the YouTube. And so YouTube now is changing the monetization, and they're going after these spamming channels. And a lot of people who have been making a whole bunch of money with these spamming channels are losing their shit. They're like, oh my God, they're coming out. Yeah, they're coming after you because you're not producing anything. You are just doing a straight up money grab, and you're hurting the people who legitimately are actually out here putting out real content that actually is good content. But because of you jackasses that are out here with this faceless, mindless AI crap, which I think AI is going to be the end of society. And let's be clear here. I'm that old guy that says, get off my lawn. I'm that guy. I am truly that guy. If you didn't know, I'm that guy. Get off my lawn, because I cannot stand the AI bullcrap. And I'm glad that AI, which is kind of, Facebook's kind of talking out of both sides of their mouth, because they have Gemini coming out with ways of being able to basically spam even more of it. So how are you putting out there ways to help people do it, and at the same time say you can't get monetized for it? Doesn't make any sense to me, but I'm happy that they're... Okay, this lady wants to borrow my phone real quick. Okay, hold on. So that was a lady who, she couldn't find her ride, and so asked me if I could call her ride to let them know where she is, which I did. But people are always trying to game the system with get-rich-quick schemes. You know, be it just returning stuff, you know, buying stuff on Amazon and sending back crap instead, and then reselling it, or schemes to try and get over on you and steal your money and things. And it just felt like AI, these AI faceless channels, and I can't stand it when I accidentally click on one of them and it's like, oh crap, I just gave them a view, have come to the scene, and people are literally promoting on how you can go ahead and make faceless YouTube channels and, you know, make a whole bunch of money. And it's something that's just wrong with that, because, you know, as a creator, I spend a lot of time working on my craft. And to do, and let me be clear here. I am a guy who shoots a video and uploads it, as opposed to like my daughter, who when she does her vlogs and things, she spends hours and days doing a video, doing content, to put out a legitimate face, lighting and editing and everything else, to put out good content. And this stuff that's literally just spamming the system is hurting real creators. So YouTube, shout out to you for beginning to cut back into this AI situation. And for me personally, I hate the AI stuff. I will, I went to school when you had to go to the library and get a book and credit your sources and write a story and make sure you didn't plagiarize it. Now you've got Chat GPT writing your stories and things. And if I look up Red Brick House in Waynesboro and do Chat GPT, every time you do it, you get a different story. So you're not even getting credible information all the time. And there's something wrong with this, that we're kind of making now an alternate reality to life. And yeah, it's just something wrong with this. We need to be real careful with it. And YouTube, I'm glad that you are cracking down on it. I hope there's other things that you guys do on this, because it's just not right. And see, you might think that the view here, because it's so clear and crisp, and that this old farmhouse right here is AI generated. No, that shit's real. That's 205 years old. And I definitely, AI wouldn't create this ugliness. Yeah. One other thing too, before I get out of here. The thing that really bothers me is, like, there was an AI photograph of C.D. Lamb, who was supposedly in helping flood victims. And you could look at it and say, that's not exactly C.D. Lamb's body until it's AI. But when you can start replicating things and making it look real to the point where it's hard to distinguish it, that's where the real danger lies. All right, people, I am building myself a storage building out here to match the red brick house. And I wish I could AI the holes, the footings, but I got to dig these things. Peace.